Dixon Monday was a typical Soviet spy, but after being deported from the USSR for unknown reasons, he moved to the US. However, his spying had allowed him to obtain countless stacks of US top-secret government documents. To own these documents was strictly prohibited, so Dixon thought of a way to rid himself of the papers. Greedy for money, he said to himself one day, "You know what? I'm selling off all the documents." And so he strolled in the city streets every night, knocking on doors, chatting with the city dwellers, saying, "I'm only a poor vagrant, making a living by selling multi-purpose paper." It would help him earn their pity, and the residents would usually pay him generously once they were convinced of his financial deficiency. He did not earn very much, but in Dixon's mind, every cent mattered.
Who is it?
A poor vagrant.
Come in if you like. You must be cold. I have some hot tea. Would you like some hot tea?
I'm not in need of hot tea. You see, I'm quite poor, and I know how it feels to be limited on resources. I don't want to deplenish yours. This is all I have with me.
Well then, how exactly may I help you?
All I ask of you is to buy these papers.
And what makes these worth buying?
It's a constant struggle for me to find food, and these papers are all I have. I found them with no owner, so being desperate, I decided to sell them for a living.
I'm sorry for your condition, but I don't need extra paper. But I'd gladly give you a donation of $100.
Hey, wait!
$100 was worth almost too much. However, Dixon had been a spy and illegally held confidential US secrets in the documents he carried. Disposing much at once would be suspicious, and he knew he could earn cash by selling papers off to civilians. Just receiving money was not enough. Dixon also had to lose the papers to escape from the law that would eventually catch up to him. It was a race against time.
Here's the money. Spend it wisely.
I appreciate your generosity. Have all my papers then. Do what you wish with these.
To be honest, I'm not interested in the papers.
Take them. Everyone likes some extra paper, right?
You're sadly wrong. Why don't you keep the papers? I just wanted to make a donation. Sell the paper to others. I thought you were poor.
Well, keep them anyway. Thank you for your purchase, and have a nice evening.
Strange fellow, and I have nowhere to keep the paper.
Everyone thought Sid Smith, husband of Elizabeth McKernan, had been dead for years. He was a mysterious man, always traveling, yet never giving his reasons for traveling. Sid had gone on a 2-week business trip to France one autumn, and when he did not return, Elizabeth had assumed him to be dead. Yet he managed, after 2 years away, to return home, finally reunited with kith and kin.
Run away, you filthy crook!
Sid, where have you been? I thought you were dead.
It doesn't matter, Lizzie, but I've taken the law into my own hands.
But he wasn't a criminal. He was just a poor paper seller.
Do you know what those papers were?
I don't know. Piles of humanities homework?
No, they're top-secret U.S. government documents a civilian should not own.
How are you so sure?
Mr. Dixon Monday was an ex-Soviet spy, hated by all U.S. informed citizens. He has shelves and shelves of U.S. documents collected through years of espionage. Thought he was brilliant selling them for cash. I would have just burned them. But he's too greedy for cash.
Are these really top-secret government documents?
Yes, I'm sure. Look, top secret eyes only. A covert analytic effort organized by General Twining and Dr. Bush. Hey, you! What do you think you're doing, huh? Let me take a look at that. Huh. Oh.
We aren't doing anything noteworthy.
You aren't, but this man here...
This is my husband, and he's just returned home from being missing.
Of course I know that.
We haven't done anything wrong.
Well, you see here, this is for top secret eyes only.
It's not my fault. There was a man who ran away over there,
And what'd you do with them, huh?
Nothing.
Well, guess what? I still have to arrest you for having these documents.
Officer, please don't take him.
Meet again, Lucy.
And thus, the officer dragged Mr. Smith away to prison, and life returned to normal for Elizabeth. As for Mr. Monday, the wound to his chest led him to bleed to death.